In today's video, I'm going to introduce you to Sony's newest ultra compact prime lenses. Say hello to the new 24mm f2.8G, the 40mm f2.5G, and the 50mm f2.5G. Let's start by taking a look at the design. All three of these lenses are approximately 68mm by 45mm in size, with the 24mm weighing in at 162 grams, the 40mm weighing 173 grams, and the 50mm weighing 174 grams. Holding these lenses, I can tell right away they have a premium feel to them. Even though they're lightweight, they have a rugged metal feel that reminds me of their 90 G series macro. They also did something that I think is so cool, which was that they managed to incorporate an aperture ring with click selection, a focus hold button, and an AF/MF switch. These are features you'd expect to see in a bigger lens, but they somehow managed to shrink these down, which I think is pretty awesome. The 40 and 50mm G lenses have this newer style lens hood that reminds me of the hoods from the 35mm 2.8, but with a bit of a different design. The lens hood and the lens itself both have a 49mm filter thread, so that you can add your filters of choice with the hood on or off. The 24G has a more traditional looking lens hood that also sports a 49mm filter thread. All three lenses are dust and moisture resistant and feature a 7-blade circular aperture with double linear motors and internal focusing, which makes it a great choice for shooting both stills and video. To test these out, I took these three lenses along with the Sony Alpha 7C and the 45RM flash in this small sling bag to shoot some portraits with Anna Grace in downtown Winter Park. There were a few things that really stood out to me. The first thing was the autofocus performance. All three lenses paired up with the Alpha 7C did a great job at quickly finding her eye within the frame and keeping her in focus. It's still pretty crazy to think that I had three full frame lenses, a full frame camera, and a flash inside of this small sling bag that fits about 3 bottles of water. I think this is going to be interesting for lifestyle and travel photographers, as well as videographers who want to use some of the smaller gimbals out on the market. Another thing that was really impressive to me was the image quality. Even though the average person looking at your photos will never look at your images super close, I'm the type of person that I like to pixel peep my images to make sure that the details are all there. Here's some close-ups from each of the three lenses in Capture One. These are raw images, so they haven't been retouched yet, but I wanted to show you these to see just how good the image quality is, and of course, the quality of bokeh with all of these taken at their wide open apertures. Another thing to keep in mind is that these lenses are really great on APS-C cameras as well. On a camera like the Sony Alpha 6500, which has a 1.5 times crop factor, the 24mm lens is closer to 36mm, the 40mm is closer to 60mm, and the 50mm is closer to 75mm. If you need those longer focal lengths, don't forget that you can also use your full frame camera like the Alpha 7C in APS-C mode to give you some extra reach. Overall, I'm really excited to see these smaller options that don't compromise build and image quality. Pricing will be $599 in the US and targeted for release in May 2021. Which of these lenses are you most interested in? Let us know in the comments section of this video, along with any additional questions that you might have. While you're there, do me a favor, consider leaving a like on this video and subscribing if you want to stay up to date on everything happening in the Alpha universe. Check out one of the videos that you see here on the screen to learn how to improve your photography by some of the best photographers in the world. See you next time.